person watching. Welcome. This is the second round that we're doing this week. Topics that I thought would be very important to talk about, especially what is happening. There's so many changes going on at this moment, you guys. So many changes. And I found it very important to give all the love and the support. Hi, Helen. Welcome. Thank you very much for joining us today, my dear. Very nice to see you. So this is the second topic that I want to do during this week. I'm going to be doing more lives like this because there's just so much happening around us, but not only around us, also within us. There's a lot of inner work that we have to do during this time. There's a lot of challenges. So the topic that I'm going to do today is how to become more grounded. The first one we did is about intuition, but for you to really know that your intuition is speaking to you, okay, and it comes in many forms: what you're believing, what your gut feeling is telling you, or what your guides are showing you, or your angels, whatever you believe in. For you to really know what is your true intuition, what is very important for you to also realize is that you also need to be grounded, okay? More grounded, more into your own energy, and not be affected of too much energies outside of you or things happening within you. Okay, so I'm just going to show you the cards that I'm going to be using today. That's very important. I will write them in the description. Hello, Celia. Welcome, my dear. Thank you for joining us today. So we're going to do the same like last time. What are your strengths during this period? And I'm going to be using these beautiful angels and ancestor cards from Carl Gray. These are really good, showing support from your ancestors, from your guides. So that's what I'm going to use. And then to clarify, I'm going to use the Golden Wheel Tarot. Very beautiful deck, also very new. Let me just show you guys over there. And then, of course, I'm going to use these beautiful cards of Doreen Virtue, Angel, and hello, welcome, Esther, welcome to the chat. Angel Answers, and this is going to be, I got it upside down, sorry, you guys. This is going to be more about the blessings, what your heart is telling you, and I'm going to clarify it with the golden wheel. So I'm going to start with strength. So that's going to be the ancestor cards with the golden wheel. Then blessings, messages from your heart. I'm going to use Adoring Virtue, and I'm going to end it again with the ancestor cards of Carl Gray, because these are very good cards, especially at times when you feel you need guidance and you just want to put 3 cards out for yourself. I would advise you to check up on the Carl Gray tarot cards because they're really beautiful, very connected. Really strongly connected. So even check out Carl Gray. He's actually how do you say, an earth angel. He also works with his angels, and he explains and he translates a lot of things. So let's get into the reading. So what are your strengths during this energy period? So as I said, we're in the middle of a storm. A lot of things are changing. We all want a lot of balance. We all want to be grounded. So let's see what messages I have to give you through the divine. This is very beautiful. This is beautiful because I get a lot of messages from people very tired of repeating the same cycles, want to give up because it's just too much to handle. But guys, please be patient. Don't give up, because we are nearly there. Okay, so let's see. I've got this one, this card. Ooh, beautiful. This is very beautiful. I'm going to put out 4 cards and see what the messages are. Let's just put these over here. What are your strengths during this energy period? So, in the middle of the storm, this is a very beautiful one. Warrior, be fearless and stand strong. Okay, so this is a very deep message. Let me just put it a bit more nearer. The divine is showing all of us, actually, all of us, that you are the warrior. You do have the strength within. No matter what you're going through, you have to have faith, you have to trust, and you have to believe what you can't see yet. Okay, you may feel at times that you don't know what is going to happen. You might feel stuck, or you're just feeling very tired, or you're just feeling that you really, really need the strength. But the divine is saying, don't give up. We have the warrior energy. So stand fearless and stand strong. What you know in your power, understanding who you are, distancing yourselves from the situation that you're going through that you feel is very difficult, distancing yourself also from people that are not in high vibration or that are also very stuck. This is very, very important. But let's see what other messages I can get, what the divine is showing. We have the Four of Wheels. Okay, wheels are pentacles. Okay, so this is very good because this is showing me many messages. It's about your stability, it's about being grounded, it's about working on yourself. Okay, taking a step back from too much priorities, too much things going on in your life. You need to take a step back from the situation, or even if it's with a person, you have to really focus on yourself during this energy period. Okay, this is very, very important. For some of you, it's like letting go what doesn't serve you anymore in all areas. If it's a job that is just draining you, you really, really have to look around and ask yourself, is this what I want? How long can you stay in that energy? How long can you be drained where you don't have any other energy to do anything when you come home, or other things? It's about finding your stability. Okay, stability has many forms, but I feel the most important message is finding stability within yourself, feeling self-confident, working on that, working on your insecurities. Okay, that's very important to balance those two out, because let me tell you guys out there, everybody feels insecure. I even feel insecure at times, but that's only showing that you are human, that you're going through stages and processes. And feeling insecure is kind of like a sign, like, let me look at the situation. Let me see what is happening when you just don't feel strong enough or you feel weak. What is really going on? Well, the divine is just even saying at this time, what is important is to focus on that, building your new home, building your new castle, climbing your spiritual mountain. This is most important. So the focus is on you. Another one that a lot of people don't realize, we have the Magician card. You have all the tools you need, but you need to go within. You need to look and you need to analyze. Many of you feel that you don't have the strength. Many of you feel that you don't have the power at this time to really take a rest, look within. You feel that you have to continuously work. Okay, and when I say work, it's like you have no time to rest, you have no time to meditate, you have no time just to have that peace time. But it's most important, especially during this energy period, to take breaks. If it's naps, if it's relaxing, if it's doing whatever you need. Okay, if it's taking a bath, taking a foot bath, it does not matter. You do need that time, and the divine is really showing you at this time, you can change whatever you need to change. You can't do it straight outside of you, but within your energy you can. And all you have to do is, when you work on yourself, your energy, you come in a more loving state, then can you put that energy out. And that is the energy that will touch the people around you, which will also touch the situation, and you will understand that you will be more harmonious. Okay, you will receive more things that you probably don't think that you deserve. So this is a very important message. So going within, you guys, very important. The next one is the Six of Wheels. Again, this is about foundation. This is about stability. This is about finding your harmony. What are you going to do? How are you going to balance things out in your life? This is also what I also feel, even though it has to do with being grounded. This is also showing me, for many of you, looking at your connections, your relationships. Okay, is it equal give and take, or are you the one that is giving too much to others and you feel drained? How much are you giving? Okay, this is most important, as I feel, because it's definitely a good message. Okay, because most of us are taught when we're young, the more love you give, or if you give love to someone else, you will receive love back from that person. But in many times that is not the case. Okay, the divine is actually showing us to give unconditionally, not have expectations, not expect that the other person will give you the same amount of love back, because everybody gives love in different ways. But it needs to be balanced. Your connections, your relationships, doesn't matter if it's business, if it's love, if it's family, it really needs to be looked at, and it really needs to be balanced, and not for you to always be the one reaching out, for you to be the one giving, for you to be the one understanding. Over giving is not good at this time. So you need to try and do that for yourself. The next one is very beautiful and I feel very important. We have the Nine of Wheels, which is the Nine of Pentacles, doing that work on yourself. If it's doing inner work, okay, if it's going through your lessons, if it's analyzing what you've done until this moment in life, what needs to be worked on. But this is not only doing the inner work, this is also looking around you, okay? What do you want to build to make your life more stable? What do you need at this time to support you to move forward? These are many things that is most important, because from the 9 you go to the 10 of Pentacles, and then that's completion. So the 9 is more of working on yourself, okay? Creating the life that you want, creating the life that you desire. So it's no more from surviving, releasing the warrior energy, but it's more of living, letting things flow for you, instead of using so much of your energy and then you feel exhausted at the end of the day. So this is really, really good. So the divine is really showing you during this energy period, all of us, you guys, we are warriors. Some of us more. And why do I say that? Because some of us are old souls that are here to guide other souls who are stuck, or younger souls, doesn't matter, to show those souls to find themselves again, to make them understand that they can be stable, they're grounded, to find their light within. So this is very important for all you guys to know. But it's a lot of stability, because look, you have the Magician. Go within, you have the tools within. Stability, finding your way, working on yourself, working on the things that you need to do to create your life, and finding your balance and harmony. So this is really good, you guys. This is really beautiful, and this is really good. So let's go to the next one. Blessings in your heart. What is your heart telling you during this time that you need to know to become more grounded in the middle of the storm, in the middle of everything changing around us, which has an effect on all of us? Because the divine is calling us forward, is calling us all to be more loving to ourselves and to be more loving, to one another. This is most important during this time. So let's see. Beautiful. Success. Okay, so let's see what messages we have. What is your heart telling you? So these are your feelings. This also has to do with intuition. What is your heart telling you that you need during this time? Okay. What do you need? What do you need during this time? Beautiful. Oh, if I show you these cards, you guys, you're really gonna think it's really, really beautiful. So the first card, success. A lot of you might not feel that you feel successful during this period. You might feel that you're going through a lot of challenges, you're going through a lot of struggles, you don't know how to come out. You don't feel this energy yet, but your heart is telling you you can be successful. Whatever you focus on, whatever you do, out of the energy of love, you can create. You can become more stable in your life. You can become more grounded, but you can attract more abundance, okay? And abundance comes in many different forms. This is telling me attracting more people like you, like-minded, also on the same high vibration, opening new doors of opportunities, even if it's for changing your work, doing whatever, finding a home, it doesn't matter, but just opening more doors where you can receive abundance in all areas. So the first card I feel is very good because there's a lot of people that are resisting this. They feel that they don't have the time, and they're quite scared to go within. But this is what the divine is telling us. The hermit. We have to go within, find your light, and do a lot of healing, a lot of cleansing. This is what you need to become grounded. So your heart is telling you you need to go within. You need to look at yourself. You need to reflect. Do you really love yourself? How is your self-esteem? How do you look at yourself in the mirror? But it does mean that you have to take a step back, okay? From certain kind of people that might want all your attention, that might drain you, that only come to get your energy. This also means that you might have to say goodbye to certain situations. If it's a home that you're living in and you just don't feel the energy, if it's a job, whatever situation it is, you have to go within and you have to seek your light. You have to light that flame and let it be brighter than it was before. So this is really taking that alone time for yourself. If you feel stressful, take a step back. I know not everybody can do that, but this is the time that we need to do it. Take more rests, naps, balance, even if it's just to switch your telephone off for a few hours. It's a lot of alone time and me time. This is also what the hermit is saying. What is your heart also telling you? And this is very, very good. We have the devil card. Now, these are many messages, and the first one it's telling me is it's time to change, transformation, okay? It's the end of cycles that keep on repeating, stuckness, releasing old thoughts, toxic behaviors. If it's, for some of us, taking like alcohol or other kind of things just to numb our pain, this needs to be released. This needs to be let go. If it's toxic connections, taking a step back from the person that you connected with and you know they're in a pain place, they can't be loving to themselves and they're taking other people with them in the pain, take a step back. This is releasing all things that are not good for you, not good for your soul, okay? Not good for you at this time. Everything that is very toxic, everything that makes you feel insecure about yourself, unstable, these are all things that need to be released. And I feel that it's also showing me that these are belief systems that you've created. These are things for some of you that people have told you that you couldn't do from a younger age. These are all traumas that have been created all the time, not feeling worthy, feeling rejected, your opinion is not important. So this has all been building and building in your system, and these are all things that you need to release. And it's also just saying that you have to change, you have to love yourself at a more higher vibration. You have to watch what you eat, you have to watch what you drink, but it's releasing a lot of things that do not serve you. So this is good. The next one, everybody is waiting for this because everybody is making their wish at this time. And let me just tell you, I do feel a lot of divine connections coming together. A lot of people are really, or souls, as I say, really calling in their divine partner because they're really wanting that true love. And here we have the card Lovers, more deeper, higher connection. Okay, the yin to the yang, total completion, total cycle. Okay, so this is beautiful. For many of you, it's a love and soul connection. You've been really calling this in. Everybody has a different timeline. For some, it's been really, it feels like decades. That's how it feels, really like decades, like lifetimes. For others of you, it's been years. And for some of you, it can also just be like you've had so many relationships, or you just keep on dating and meeting the kind of people that don't resonate with you, that are not there, that don't want a divine connection, that are afraid of love. But for you to have this, you also have to be in that energy, because if you call in love, when you have doubt in your energy, you will attract someone to come in your life who is also doubtful of themselves, who is doubtful also to open their heart to love. So this is very important. I do feel that your heart is telling you, call in a higher love, also at the same vibration as you are. But it is most important for you to understand that you have to also be in that energy with yourself before you call that in. And the last card, and this is very beautiful, and we all still have to do this, you guys, and it's really important. We have the Star card, healing. We're all in this time of healing. This is most important. So heal any pains you have, if it's even broken hearts, if it's old wounds, if it's any anger you have of past relationships, even if it's family members, doesn't only have to be a love relationship. It can be your mother, your father, your friends, no matter what, that you felt that they didn't understand you at a certain time. You really need to do this deep healing. Let me just put it more in front that you guys see it. It's a beautiful card. The divine is calling in. Open your heart. Let me help you heal, and don't block anything. Whatever you've experienced in love, in no matter what connections in the past, even though that cycles have been repeating, open up your heart. You can change it. You can fully end that repetitive cycle of people coming into your life, taking your energy, running away, leaving you behind, and feel very disappointed. Really at this time, try to be opened and understand that, okay, if a person comes back into your life, maybe they thought of you, or even if it's someone new, and in the beginning they show that they're very open into love, and then as you go along in the connection, you feel like, okay, there's things happening, I don't really understand, this person's being blocked. The divine is showing you at what stage that person is, okay, to open themselves up to give and receive love. So don't feel that you are being rejected by that person if they're not fully ready, okay, to show you their true self or to love. Don't feel that you're rejected. See it as a sign from the divine to show you this person needs to take a bit more time, or this person is not ready yet at the stage that you are. And I feel that is very important because a lot of people want to open their hearts up, and they know that they come from a loving heart space, and they also kind of like expect that the other person also knows how to give love back. While not everybody knows, and everybody is at different stages. You have people that who give love, know how to give and receive. You have others that are learning at different stages because they're still discovering themselves. So I feel this is very important to say, because a lot of people ask me that question, even when it comes to my profession. And I say to them, it depends on the person. It depends how many soul lessons they have to learn. Not everybody is fully ready at the beginning. And most of the time, the divine always puts two souls together. One is the one person is ready to love, to show and to inspire the other. And the other person is still going through their awakening, going through their process. But their lesson is to learn from the person who inspires them, and eventually do it out of their own energy and not lean on the other person. So that's good. So we're going to what you need to focus on. Okay, what can be the challenge? Sorry, you guys, the energies are like really jumping. I'm even having a problem to shuffle my cards. And then at the end of the reading, whoever has a question of how to become more grounded, especially during this time, no problem. Or if you want a card, just mention that. Okay, I'm just going to show you this card. But the first card that came out is Medicine Guardian. Be open to healing information. So this is really beautiful. So this is what you need to focus on during this energy period. And the next card is Take Note of Intuitive Messages. So I'm just going to use these two because they came out together. That's what the divine wants to show, what is very important. So let's see what other messages. Let's see what other messages. Oh, beautiful. Queen of Wheels. It's Queen of Pentacles. We have the Six of Swords. We have the Five of Wands. And we have the Knight of Swords. So this is good. Okay, so be open to healing information. I feel that this is still a challenge for many people, and it came with the card Moon. Take note of intuitive messages. We're all being challenged at this time to trust the messages that we get from the divine God energies, whatever you believe in. And this is still a very big challenge for all of us. Okay, asking yourself what is real, the dreams that you get, the feelings that you get. Even if it's a certain person that comes in your dream or a certain person that pops up in your mind, the divine is asking you to stay open. Stay open to messages that you will not see with your eyes, but that you are supposed to feel, to open your heart, to give you that healing that you need so you can go to the next stage of your life. A lot of people find it very difficult to trust these messages, especially because they're very intuitive, especially because your guides, your angels are trying to show you something, but they're showing it through energy. So you can't touch it yet. You can't see it in the physical yet. Okay, and that's why your guides, your angels, and the divine are showing you be open for healing, be open for messages that you cannot see during this energy period, because this is really happening. This is very important for your own growth, for your inner work, and for you to release things that don't serve you, for you to get unstuck at this moment in life, so you can move forward, so you can become more grounded. This is very beautiful, you guys, and this is a very strong message. And I know a lot of people are having actually difficulties doing this, because if you're always used to follow a certain pattern you're taught, even during your upbringing, or even out of your own energy, and you go on automatic pilot, and to go from that to really listening to your intuition and really listening what the divine wants to show you, your guides want to show you, and you haven't seen it come out yet in the physical. Yes, it is a challenge, but it's going to bring a lot of new things in your life, a lot of prosperity, and it's going to show you what is really happening around you, which people are really there to support you, which people are really there to love you. And it can change a lot within your own self and also a lot around you. So that is very important. And the first message, this is beautiful. Queen of Wheels. You have to start being nurturing to yourself. You have to be loving to yourself. If you don't do this during this energy period, how can you attract that person that truly is your life partner? How can you attract more abundance in your life? How can you come out of that stuck situation you might be in and you don't know what you need to do? You have to be loving and nurturing towards yourself first and then towards others. And this will attract so much more and open new doors of opportunity. So, this is what the divine is showing you. That's why you have to try. It doesn't matter, you don't have to do it straight away, but at least try to be open to all the signs you get in dreams, all the things that you feel that is most important, because this is what all of us have to do at this time, to go into that loving and nurturing energy, because it will be very healing and it will help you become more grounded. The next card, Six of Swords. Okay, definitely a most important message is negative thoughts, low vibration thoughts. I can't do this. I'm stuck. I don't know how to move forward. That definitely has to be released. Okay. And for you to release that out of your system, for you to let go of that and to have more balanced thoughts, you really, really, really need to look at what you think. How much do you think? What is your focus? More on the positive thoughts or more on the negative thoughts? And the divine is telling you, you have to focus more on the positive things, because that's the energy that you send out. That is what you are asking. A lot of people don't realize this, but when we get very nervous and uncomfortable, and we think of things that we don't deserve, that is actually what we're asking. That is what you ask God, divine, universe, whatever you believe in. That is what you're asking. And yes, you do need those thoughts sometimes because you need to be in that balance. But the focus is more of the positive thoughts, what you want to create and how you want to move forward. So this is very important, because once you do that, once you're open for what you don't see, you do the healing, you be loving and nurturing towards yourself, you come out of that conflict state of mind, what doesn't serve you. Then the next one is Five of Wands. Then you can stop that inner conflict that you have with yourself, but then you start making choices on your own energy. Okay. And anybody else who wants to try and influence you to tell you what is good for you, they can't tell you that. Okay. They can't tell you what is better for you than for you to discover it by yourself. And this is very important. You can't make decisions when you're not stable in your own energy. You can't have control on situations when you're not stable in your own energy. And this is what the divine is showing you. Be opened. Let me help you. Let me assist you. Be more loving and nurturing towards yourself. Don't focus too much on everything that is falling apart in your life or everything that is going wrong in your life. Let me help you with this inner struggle that you have, really searching for yourself, wanting to understand who are you truly are. separate from your environment, separate from your family. Okay, so this is very, very important for all of you to know. So the next one is the Knight of Swords, and this is really good. What do you really need to know? The truth. This is really telling me the truth. Jumping in, knowing what you want, being truthful towards yourself, and also being truthful towards others. You have a deeper knowing, okay? You have a deeper knowing what is happening. And I feel also this is a double message, because I feel for some of you, yes, someone is going to rush in back into your life and tell you the truth, and tell you that they were fearful or they were scared. They weren't really ready to show all of themselves or all what was happening, okay, in their lives. So this is more of a rushed energy. And it's also showing me, once you're open, once you focus on healing, being loving, nurturing, letting go of those negative thoughts, go through your inner conflict, then can you also finally move forward and not feel stuck anymore. If it's a situation that you're in, or you feel that you can't go on and things just keep on repeating, cycles keep on repeating, this is also showing me movement forward. Very important. Okay, wow. Those are all the messages that I have for this section of how to become grounded. So that is very good. Really a lot of good messages to show you out of there. And what is very important during this time, please keep on cleansing your energy, protecting your energy, watching who you socialize with, okay? Who you let close to you, that is very, very important, okay, during this time, because you really, really need to stay more in your energy, you guys, so you can move forward. So I'm gonna ask whoever's in the chat, if you like a card or if you have a question of how to stay more grounded, okay, you can just ask it now. So I'll just wait to see the first question that comes up, who's ever asking. So I have these cards, Carl Gray, of course. I have, of course, Angel Answers. I keep on putting them upside down. Sorry, you guys. And I have the wheel, just the normal tarot. So let's see if anybody has chosen a card, and then I'll be ending the chat. Just place all these cards back. Carl Gray. Okay, I'm going to start off with Cecilia. She wants Carl Gray. Let's see what's happening. Let's see what message the divine has for you, Carl Gray. Divine, what message do you have for Cecilia during this energy period? I need love. Yes, my dear, really. Asking my guides to send that your way. We all need love. Let me tell you, all the souls here on earth, we all need a higher connection. We all need love. Okay, so you want Carl Gray. Ah, this is beautiful. This is very, very beautiful. We have Spirit Fox. Trust your talents in changing times. Ah, this is a very beautiful one for you. You are definitely upgrading, okay? You are definitely discovering new talents that you have in your life that you can use in the physical at this moment. And definitely divine is calling you to trust that your guides have your back and know what is happening, okay, during this time. So this is really beautiful. So the fox is also kind of your protector. You can also look a lot of things up when it comes to spirit animals, what the fox does. Very smart, very receptive, knows the best way to go ahead in life, knows what to do. So this really represents you. You're really the fox. So this is really beautiful. So there's going to be so many changes. Okay. And this is wonderful. So many changes in your life for discovering what you need to do and what is most important for you during this time. So this is really good. Sorry, you guys, the chats keep on popping up, so I don't know who wanted the next card yet. It will be better if I do a reading for someone that the rest of you guys wait before you ask, because then I get confused, because now I don't know who's the next person and what the next person asked and what cards, so I'll just have to wait. So Cecilia's done, so who is the next person who wants a card? Let me just see, because I don't see the chat all the time, it only pops up. So I really don't know who was the next person to ask. And you're welcome, Cecilia. You're welcome, my dear. Okay, what did Helen ask? I don't know what card, because I just see love messages. I don't know what love message is. I only have Carl Gray, Angels and Ancestors. I have Tarot deck, or I have Angel Answers. Those are the only 3 decks I have. So, Helen, which card do you want? It seems to take a bit of time before I can see. Don't know if Helen can hear me. Okay, Helen wants Carl Gray and Priya love message any deck. Okay, so let's wait. Let's do Helen, Carl Gray, and then we do Priya love message. Well, Priya, every message you get from the divine is out of love. So we'll see what message and we'll see what deck for you later. But let's continue with Helen from the Angel and Ancestor Oracle deck. Ooh, we have Winter, and this is very beautiful because we have the Wolf. Okay, Winter, take care of your needs. So this is really beautiful. This is what you have to do. It's kind of like the Hermit mode card, like pulling yourself back, really doing that inner work that you need to do, upgrading yourself. The wolf is also a part of your spirit animal. So, of course, there's a lot for you to find when it comes to what the wolf does. The wolf protects. The wolf sees actually what is unseen. So it's very connected with the divine, very connected with energy from the moon, mystical energy. So this is very important during this time to understand that you can call on the wolf. And of course, you do a lot of healing yourself, you do a lot of Reiki, but also one thing that is most beautiful when you do your meditations, you just call up on your wolf guides to help you, so you can feel more grounded, so you can feel more balanced, so you can just get whatever you need during this time. So this is really beautiful, Helen. This is really beautiful. Okay, let's see. We'll do the tarot for Priya. We'll see what message the divine has for you when it comes to love. Well, it's one card, my dear, so this is not a reading, okay? I understand you very clearly when it comes to life partner, so don't worry about that. I really understand you, but you get one card, and whatever messages I get through, it will show you, okay? Show you what you need to do, what is important for you, to call in your soulmate and life partner, because the divine is bringing all divine partners forward. So it's not only love partners anymore, it's more soulmates as we are becoming more awakened, and we have to be more conscious in life. So let's see one card and a message from the divine for you. What is very important for you to know during this time? Okay. We have big transformation, okay? The devil card is also very big transformation, and this is what the divine is showing you. There's a lot of changes happening within you, and there's a lot of changes happening also within your life soul mate partner that you want to call in. So during this time, you and your partner have to upgrade. You have to get more in that clear energy, more focus on yourselves, on your lives, on self-love, okay? Because this is what it's really showing me. A lot of things that don't serve you within the connection and your person within their connection has to be cleared during this energy period. So this is what is really happening, a very big transformation and a very big awakening. That means old patterns, old ways, old beliefs, everything is being cleared. So it's transformation for you and your person before you can find your way together, okay? Before you can meet in the physical. So what it's really telling me at this time, you and your person really need to focus on your inner work, on your changes, on really loving yourself and clearing what is not good for both of you, so you can have the chance to come together in the physical. So that's what it's telling me. Big transformation for you and your person. You're both going through it during this time, and that needs to be done first before you can come into union, because a lot of people always think when you're apart, that's when the hard work is done. No, you guys, it's when you come together that is when the hard work is going to be done, not when you're separate. Because when you're separate and you're not yet in union in the physical, because energetically you are in union, and when you inject energetically in union, that is the time that you need to work on yourself. Really feel that deep love. So really feel the love before the person comes in to the physical. Then when you are together and when you have that challenge, you will have less work to do than when you are apart. A lot of people think and feel that everything's going to happen when you're together in the physical. No, you really need to clear a lot energetically first if you want that stable foundation when you come into the physical. Okay, so that's my message for you. You and your person are going through a lot of deep transformation, a lot of changes, and the focus is on both your lives separate before you can come together. Okay, but it's really good, because that is really good. The transformation is really, really, really good, my dear. So just keep on cleansing. You can also talk to each other. That's one thing that I forgot to say. A lot of people, when they feel that love, they feel the energy, they don't really realize that that's the time that your soul can talk to your person during this energy time. So very important. I think Esther wanted a Carl Gray card. I think I just had a glimpse of what she said. So we're going to do a card for you, my dear. What's very important. Okay, and I feel for all the people that are in the chat, I do feel all of you are going through very big changes, very big transformations. I must say, really working on yourselves. So that is really good. So keep the work up. Don't stop. Just do it. Cleanse yourself more, even if you need to. That's very important. I do that the same. I even cleanse myself even more. Go outside, take a breath of air, meditate, be in nature. If you have the possibility to be around animals, or if you have animals, that will be also very good for a lot of healing during this time. Okay. So Esther, let's see. Oh, this is beautiful. You have the Sage card. Be devoted and committed. Okay? This is showing me that this is the time for you to rewrite your life. Okay? From what has happened in your past, you are now at the position that you can write down what has happened and what you need. What do you want? It's basically showing me that the divine is saying, whatever you write down, that is something that you will send to the divine. That is something that the divine will hear. It's also showing me that you can actually write a story about your life, experiences that you've been through. You can actually inspire other people of what you've learned and how far you've come and where you're going to. Okay, it shows me it's also a time for you to be creative in any form that you have, that you want to do. You got a lot of inspiration during this period. Okay, I feel that you have come to a stage in your life that most of the difficult challenge or the difficult lessons, you have completed them, and now you're more in the stable energy, this harmony, this balance, that you feel now it is time. Okay, now it is time to be open to the things that you really want, to actually give yourself that time, give that yourself that peace in your life. Okay, no more solving actually other people's problems. That's what I strongly feel. It's now for you to have more the harmony, to have more the peace, to have more the rest, and to actually enjoy what is happening. I know this is not really the time because, of course, we are in half lockdown, but I feel once we pass the stage and life starts getting up and we can start living life, all of us, that will also be a very beautiful time for you to also have more new connections, to attract more people in your life who you will also be an inspiration for. So this is what I really feel. You've gone from that energy of where it was like a roller coaster, up and down, to it's getting more stable and you're feeling more balanced. And sometimes you might have a bit of a dip. It's lessons. We all have that. You know how to pull yourself more up, and then it goes a bit more stable during that period. So that is your message for you, my dear. Just want to say thank you very much for everybody that's joined me this evening. Really, truly, truly, truly appreciate it. Thank you very much. I have one more live that is on Friday. It's what actions you need to take. That's very good. I might as well make the announcement for next week. Next week, Friday, also having a live, and I'm going to do questions. Okay, so I'm going to do a short live. Okay, and we're just going to see how much people are going to join. I can also pull a card for you, and if you have a question, I tune into your energy. I'm just going to do that. That's the prize for next week, Friday. That's most important. And of course, this week, doing my recordings for the love and general readings. But if you would love a personal reading, my business email is below, you guys. So that's where you'll easily catch me compared to the other sites that I work on. Just remember that even if you try to contact me on the sites that I work on, it's very busy sometimes, and it's just actually a system that just gives me all these clients. So when it comes to working on the spiritual sites, I cannot reserve a spot for anybody. It's just like I'm online, that is the moment. And I'm also going through my own transformation, spirituals, awakenings. So yes, at times I might not be much online because I really, really need to recharge, and I really need to upgrade just to help and assist more of you out there. But I just want to say thank you very much for everyone for joining me this evening. I'm sending lots of love and light and really my appreciation. don't forget to like this live that you're watching. Okay, that would really help my channel to grow. And also please place a comment of how you experienced this reading. That would also really be very important for me, and how you felt the energy, because without all of you there, this would not be possible for me, and my channel wouldn't grow. So I just want to say thank you very much. Sending you lots of love and light, ladies, and have a good evening, and I hope to see you on Friday. And otherwise, I also hope to see you next week Friday, when I'm just going to be doing questions. I'm going to have my decks ready, and if you have a question, that I answer. Okay, so let's just see if anyone's responding, because I don't know if you guys are saying anything in the chats. But I just want to say thank you so much for being here this evening. Okay, well, I'm going to close it off now. You too, my dear. Take care, all of you. And really grateful you guys are here. So lots of blessings, and see you this upcoming Friday. Okay, bye-bye, guys. Thank you very much. Bye.